Stephanie Vane, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Sorry I look the exact same as my Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies review, but I just decided to review both of these books on the same day. But anyway, let's get to the point of the video, and that is to review The 100 by Kass Morgan. You know, overall, I gave this a 3.75 out of 5 stars. I liked this book. Is it better than the show? No. Not at all. Like, it really isn't. But, you know, something that I enjoyed about this book is it was very simple. It was very just like... The problem is, and I think it's like a double-edged sword. I love how simple it is. There's no, like, super flourishy writing or anything like that. Nothing too in-depth. But I wish it would have been a little more in-depth. There were certain scenes in the book that I felt Kass Morgan could have totally just rode that shit on. Like, that could have been a whole freaking chapter. If it was whether a huge fight or just a really, like, emotional moment, I feel like she could have just really rode it and kept it going. But she didn't. And the thing is it was like, it would get like, oh my god, something's gonna happen. And then it's like, nope, right back down the same one. You never go to the other side. It's very anticlimactic. That's the only big issue with it. And I feel like that is literally the only big issue because I actually love the characters, minus Wells. Can't stand Wells. Didn't really like him in the show either. Another thing is not all of the characters that are in the show are in the book. And, I mean, I missed a few characters. I'm not going to tell you who it is for spoilery reasons. But I was some of them I was like, yes, I hate you. I don't care if you're there or not. And then others like, but where is he? Like, you know, trying to find him or her in the characters that are already in the book. I'm like, wait, that kind of sounds like that could be that person. Or that sounds like that could kind of be that person. So maybe that is a person just with a different name. A little bit different things happening to them. But I still love the characters in the book. Bellamy and Clark are my favorites. I did like the different point of views. I felt sometimes it was a little hard to tell who it was if you're not paying attention until you go to the flashbacks. I loved the flashbacks. I thought they were done extremely well. They were kind of thrown in there, but they made sense. I was imagining these people doing things, and then all of a sudden they're just taken back in time in their mind, thinking of whatever had happened that, you know, did this, and that. I love the different point of views, and I did love the flashbacks. I thought that was really great. But holy moly, are there a lot of differences between the way of living and certain things that happen like that. There's a difference between the book and the show for sure. Again, it's not better than the show, but I have to say I really did enjoy it. I did not think it was this horrible book or anything. I can't wait to read the second and the third book. Mainly, though, because I am so curious how the trilogy wraps up. Like, I read this and I was like, dude, this should have been like a half of the first book. Like, or a third of the first book. I feel like it was just so little information in here when it comes to how much time has passed in the book and what's happening, what's going on, and there's only 2 other books. Like, how is that? Like, I don't understand how it's going to work out. And I think that's what's really pushing me to want to read the next 2 books to see how this trilogy wraps up. But I would recommend it if you like this. I mean, it's heavy on romance. That's for sure. It's heavy on the love. But I would recommend it if you like dystopian, you know, science fiction, post-apocalyptic type books. It's not the best I've ever read for science fiction and post-apocalyptic. I'm sure there's other better ones, like Red Rising is a great science fiction, but, you know, let's not get into that. But I still think for young adult or teen, whatever this is, it's super enjoyable. So if you pick it up or you have read it, let me know down below, because I know a lot of people don't like this. Because, you know what, let's just say CW is extremely good at making crappy books into great TV shows. But when you compare Vampire Diaries from the book to the show, and this from the book to the show, I feel like they didn't have to work as hard to make this amazing. But, you know, just let me know down below. And actually, I have a quick question outside of the review, because now the review's over, as you can tell. I'm going to be doing a bookshelf tour because my bookshelves have changed a crap ton. They're not organized the same. I've added more books, taken away some more books, you know, and I have like this new little system in place. But I don't know how to do the bookshelf tour. It's a little hard because I have a desk right next to this bookshelf. So it's like I could probably like prop it and then like show you each book. But I was wondering whether you wanted me to just show you the shelf and then do each book. Or do you want me to show you an overview of each individual shelf and then sit down like I did my last bookshelf tour and like show you the books by hand? You let me know which bookshelf tour you would like to see more, because I really don't know. I've done each of them before. I kind of prefer showing the shelf and then like putting up the book. It sounds weird, but that's my personal opinion. But it doesn't matter what I want. I'm curious what you guys would enjoy. And I know I'm making this a lot more difficult than it needs to be, but you know, I don't know what to do with my life. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!